Hi, I'm Lynn Brick. Welcome to this week's Fit Tip. These 2 exercises can help reduce tooth, neck, and jaw pain. Have you ever experienced a toothache or had pain in your neck that radiated up to your head that became so severe that you got a severe headache? Or had your dentist ask you, do you grind your teeth at night or clench your teeth during the day, and even offered to make a night guard for your teeth? Well, if you've answered yes to any of these questions, you may be one of 10 million people that suffer from TMJ, which is temporal mandibular joint syndrome. And that's just because of tension in the muscles that you use to masticate or to eat. Well, the treatment of choice may not be a night guard. Actually, the treatment of choice could be 2 simple exercises. Let me explain. A couple of weeks ago, I had a fracture in one of my lower molar teeth on my right side, so I had a crown put on. And I didn't think anything of it. A couple weeks later, just going through normal activities of daily living and preparing for a presentation which Victor and I presented together at CanFit Pro, which was a little stressful preparing for that. I think we're the only couple that I know that can almost get divorced preparing for a presentation about love. But anyway, I came back from Canada and I was experiencing a lot of pain in my teeth, and I thought, oh, what's going on here? So I went to my dentist and she started tapping on my teeth. I almost jumped out of my chair. My teeth were extremely sensitive. She said, I noticed some fractures as well. So you know what? I'm going to send you to an endodontist for them to assess your teeth. I was so scared that the endodontist was going to tell me that I was going to need not 1, but 2 root canals. Because by this time, the pain was not in my right upper molar, not only my right upper molar, but also my left upper molar. So I was extremely nervous. I arrived at the endodontist with no makeup on for fear that I was going to be crying my eyes out. Well, anyway, the endodontist made a full assessment of my teeth, took some x-rays, and he said, guess what? You don't need a root canal. I was shocked. I was ecstatic as well. And he said, all you need to do is 2 simple exercises. And this is what he explained to me. All right, exercise number 1. While you're awake, every hour during the day, you need to take a nice deep breath. And try this with me, because this might help you too. Try this with me. Take a nice deep breath in, then swallow. And then as you swallow and exhale, open your jaw slightly and allow your jaw to just drop naturally. Try that again. Inhale, swallow. My throat's a little dry. And do that at least once or twice every single hour that you're awake. And it will help loosen up the muscles, because the muscles in your jaw are very strong. Of course, they're for chewing, but you want to loosen up the muscles in your jaw, especially this your temporal mandibular joint, so that you will reduce the tension there. Now, the second exercise, he said, you do right before you fall asleep. And I thought this was incredible. You want to repeat a positive affirmation 10 times, not 5, not 15, not 20, 10 times right before you fall asleep. I will not clench my teeth. 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 And repeat 10 full times right before you fall asleep. It's like a form of self-hypnosis. So I did both of those exercises during the day as well as right before I fell asleep. And sure enough, 3 days later, my pain in my jaw, my pain in my teeth, my pain in my neck completely disappeared. It was incredible. It certainly helped me. These 2 exercises helped me, and I certainly hope that they can help you. Today's thought is from Confucius. Confucius say, the best time to go to the dentist is tooth hurting. I love that. So please feel free to pass this on to a friend, family member, or coworker. And if you'd like to see any of my past tips or the text version of this Fit Tip, please log on to lynnbricks.com. And I'd love to hear your feedback. Please let me know what you think of this tip or any suggestions for future tips on my blog, bloggingwithlynn, LYNNE.com. Until we meet again, you go, girl.